just do all things, talk all things movies, talk all things real. That's what this whole thing is about. Just real shit. Parental advisory is we're gonna keep it real up in here. Real talk. Welcome back to Real Talk After Dark with your hosts Ryan,
Sarah,
TJ, Dalton.
Whoa.
You kind of shrank on us, dude.
we have a special guest tonight, Mr. Dutch.
Our lovely son for the video viewers.
Can you say hi?
Wave at the camera.
Say hi. The video audience and the audio audience, that's my son, Dutch.
Yep, somebody woke up and did not want to go back to sleep, so we have a surprise special guest.
He said he wanted to join the podcast. He said, I want to sit and talk. So he's dealing with slime right now. He's slime in his hand. So tonight, we are going to be talking AI, artificial intelligence, like, should it be used for good, and or how it's used and where it's going in film and technology, and also, is it okay to bring people back from the dead with CGI?
Right. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
What?
You just want to spend the next hour talking about Terminator and Skynet.
No, man, because you know where it's going.
I mean,
And honestly, if you look, you think about it, it's like, hey, have you not seen the movies? You know, you tell people, have you not seen the movies? Because that's where we're headed.
Yeah.
You know, so
Right, Dutch?
they build
don't do that again.
that stuff.
I like that tea.
He's putting slime on his face. He's being
Sorry,
weirdo.
guys. This is what it's probably going to be like tonight.
It's gonna be an interesting vlog. He's a happy
Oh.
boy. That's all that matters. So this will be a fascinating vlog.
Wipe his face.
So Dutch, let me ask you something.
Oh.
AI, good or bad?
All in his
Yeah.
mouth, too.
Good.
No, AI not good.
AI, I think that it can be good in some
If you
spots.
Yeah, if you smart and properly.
Well,
Exactly.
first off, that's your first mistake there with today's
Still got
society.
some on his face.
They don't know how to do anything smart and safe.
I know. We got these things called smartphones in our pockets. But
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that this is like a smart thing because it's really just a miniature computer. I wouldn't say that like it has a mind of its own or anything.
Okay.
Well, the AI in it can like whenever we were literally just talking about Freddy Krueger and some stuff, and a Freddy Krueger bag.
That's CGI.
No, Ryan.
No.
No, what I'm saying is my phone listened to us talking about Freddy,
Oh, so
and the
now
bag
it's-
showed up in a suggested
Oh, yeah,
marketing thing.
But it almost makes you wonder: is that AI, or is that
AI.
government listening in? Oh!
I don't think the government cares if I buy a Freddy Krueger bag.
government.
I think that's
If you're listening in,
But they do.
instead of sending $90 billion to Ukraine, send it my way. I need it.
Or for the American people.
Dutch.
Generate,
Do not put that on your face.
instead of putting money into the AI that's eventually going to consume us and take us over. You're gonna what? But anyway,
Do not put
what-
it on your face.
is it? How do you guys? I mean, obviously, it's probably not our choice
Put it back.
because when
Put
it
it
comes down to it, all they got to do is ask,
Put it in.
get the permission
No.
from
Put it in.
people who are currently living. But is it okay to be bringing people back from the dead for film and entertainment purposes?
No.
It depends.
I don't think that it does.
Like,
Shoot.
I totally, like, I'm in the middle. I totally
Well-
agree. No, especially if they already have been
Well-
dead and they're not currently doing anything and they've been
Well-
long gone. No, but in an instance, I'm sure where TJ might be going, like in an instance where like had Paul Walker had passed away. Yeah, I knew that's right. Paul Walker passed away halfway through.
Yeah.
I get film, but also their brother stepped in too.
The brother stepped.
And-
That's
So-
different.
and
So-
they still had the CGI because
Yeah.
they're not exactly the
So-
same. But still,
I will say this.
they all gave their permission, so it's not really our say to really
Right.
say if it's okay for them
They,
in that moment.
They need to do it.
Now with Fast X already out, with 11 and 12, or Fast X Part 1, Fast X Part, whatever they're going to be calling these now, because now it's just ridiculous. if they bring him back now that's the question. Is it okay? Do you bring him back from
for
the dead?
one reason and
No.
one reason and one reason only. Because they need to end this the proper way. Cody can be in the movie, CGI Paul's face.
No.
They need to end it by saying, tuna on white, no crust. And that's how the series
See,
ends.
now that would be different. That would be different.
The
If that's
shot
all,
in the movie and just age him.
if that's all they do, that's fine. But what would make me mad is if they did entire scenes with him. That's where I say it's not okay. It's one thing to say as an outing.
Yeah.
I literally said that because, think about it. That's how that whole thing started. That one line. I'm like, so they need to end it with that line in the grocery store.
And one of the, I guess, more recent, I think this is after Paul Walker. One of the more recent ones too that they had happened to have done well was with Princess Leia with Carrie Fisher with The Last Jedi, not Last Jedi, the Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
Skywalker SHIT bomb, because my son's here. I can't drop the shit bomb. Oh, there it was right there.
Wait a minute.
The Skywalker, the finale, whatever. They bring, she unfortunately had passed away.
Yeah.
For sound purposes, buddy, I need you to not do that because he's just spinning it and the paper's hitting the fan's hitting the paper, and that doesn't sound good for sound. Everybody's gonna be hearing, and we don't need that. Because then we're going to be thinking, oh, snap, there's Skynet, they're coming, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, people are not going to say.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not saying people right now will be like, oh. Anyway.
So.
With Carrie Fisher, they did that because she had unfortunately, had passed away too and stuff like that. But the question is, like, now, like, what they did, like, do you...
Judge,
please?
do you want to go to your room?
So my
then I suggest you be quiet.
My question for you is, are you going to go to the Tupac concert this summer?
No.
You're going to go to bed.
Bro, we're trying to give you a possibility to be in this podcast.
This is not okay. You are going to go to bed.
We had a talk before the podcast. My son was all like, yeah, I got you.
He was so excited.
Let's do this. And then I guess during setup, it got boring. He got all relaxed and chill. Now he's just like, now we're just, you set all this up for us to just sit here and talk. Like, it's a podcast, my son. We're not filming an action movie, okay? That comes later.
But no.
That comes later. Is that right? He says.
Yes.
When's that? What part of the movie is that in Dark Knight Rises?
Okay, Dutch, it's time for you to go back to lay down in your bed.
About halfway through.
I don't think of something else. Anyway, that's off topic. Just rambling on because that's how I do sometimes. I mentioned back in episode 1.
But
yes, because you won't stop.
We talked about the Paul Walker stuff back in episode 1. So anybody who's listening and tuning in for the first time and they want to go back and start, please start fresh.
But are you going to go to the Tupac concert this summer?
No, I already
said
no.
Because that's not okay.
No,
that's not
I
okay.
agree.
No, it isn't okay.
So apparently Tupac and Michael Jackson are going on tour this summer in an AI.
And people are going to pay for that, which is ridiculous.
And it's like
that's a definitely no.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
It's just not okay. That's not okay.
I mean, like.
See, that's a big draw the line no.
The only way I would say that is acceptable is if they're doing something beneficial, like.
The only thing that is acceptable is if they were maybe paying. If it was a tribute concert and maybe had background video of them originally alive back in the day playing in the background is the best way you can do that.
But no, I like if they were raising money for something that actually useful.
Yeah.
See, but it still feels so greedy to me. Why is your estate selling your likeness for this concert? Would you want that? You didn't sign a consent form to this. It should be illegal.
If anybody remembers Tupac, he was never in it for the money. And, he talked about that. It was more about the music.
Well, but then
I think that's with any legitimate artist.
Yeah.
Well, then when we're talking about making money off of people and things and stuff like that, like, does it transpire when it goes way back in the day, like if somebody's playing a dead character? Like, like somebody like Daniel Day-Lewis playing Lincoln? Like, is that...
Oh, no.
No.
Like that type of stuff?
No,
not at all.
Because First off, Daniel Day-Lewis did phenomenal as Lincoln.
Because I mean, we're getting biopics like biopic all the time now.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
you want to talk about a slap in the face when it comes to somebody like Lincoln.
We're actually, speaking of Michael Jackson, they were actually working on a big Michael Jackson, like Hollywood, hoping for an Academy Award. The studio is anyway, biopic of Michael Jackson. And Jamal, I think Jamal Jackson, like his nephew or cousin or something like that, is actually playing Michael Jackson in the biopic or something.
Okay.
David thought it
I love that you love Scary Sonic and Catnap, but we're talking AI. Do you want to talk about AI? Artificial intelligence?
What do you think? He doesn't really have a whole lot of experience with AI though either.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
He watches like mostly animations and things. So.
Artificial Intelligence, the movie. You guys remember that Steven Spielberg movie, Artificial Intelligence with Haley Joel Osment? That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Just because I was just trying to reel in a little bit of movie into the AI talk.
My favorite AI film. No, it's not.
And that actually goes back to our episode 1 again, just letting everybody know if you're coming in new. Because we talk about Steven Spielberg and Amblin Entertainment, but it was a fake out!
The best.
Yeah, but this is AI.
The best AI film. I don't care what anybody says.
iRobot.
Wrong.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
No. Dude, Short Circuit.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Johnny 5.
He's over here trying to take it. She's like, hey man, what's up?
Hey.
He just wants to talk with us.
Hey, Laser Lips. Your mama was a snowblower.
Excuse you.
Best line of the whole movie. Johnny 5 says that, and they all just look at him like...
What you got about AI, buddy? Tell us all about it.
It does burrito, Baba.
Yeah.
Red burrito. It's out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Really?
What about
That's
AI?
right.
What about
It's
AI
old, you got
Play-Doh?
thrown away.
AI burrito.
Yeah, what about it? Is that good or bad?
Yeah.
Okay. AI Play-Doh. Yeah.
Rated
AI burrito.
AI Play-Doh. Yeah.
Rated AI. Rated
There is one thing that I have experienced that was AI
Yes.
that I loved. Okay?
Your marriage to Ryan?
That wasn't
I ain't
AI.
no AI.
There is a video game, and now I can't remember what it was called.
Are you talking about the game that, like, the more you get into it, it screws with you?
No.
Oh.
This game...
Cool.
This game had a character. It was like a giant cat monster with wings that the more you interacted with it, the more you did with it, it learned as it went. So people had different experiences with this creature. And because it learned you as a player and connected with you as a player.
So with like a headset, virtual reality?
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
That's what I'm doing now. The battle
What about like when they did it? Hey, buddy. What about whenever they did that with Rogue One when they brought Peter Cushing back? Because remember in A New Hope, they had the older gentleman there, and they basically brought in a standee and did a Paul Walker basically.
Yeah.
And Dutch.
But
The Last Guardian.
Dutch.
hey,
He's about the whole set's about to go down.
all right,
Well,
well,
you're supposed to stay seated, but it's for the listeners. Most of them just gotta move. Anybody with kids, they know what's up.
They can forgive us one episode.
Oh yeah.
The Last Guardian is a
Or
game.
3 or 4 now.
oh yeah, I heard about this.
It was beautiful.
You're
Now,
home alone in my son.
huh?
He's home alone in Dutch. Remember in
He
Home
didn't
Alone? Remember
move
the kid
out.
goes first.
No.
But anyways, he needed a straw.
Getting a straw, man. Did you know
It was fantastic. It was
Smart.
fantastic. It was visually beautiful. The story was there.
Smart.
It was so good.
Yeah,
It was so good.
Well, I'll have to find out if it's on the PS4 or PS5.
I believe it is.
No, the game I'm going to tell you about.
Oh,
So there's a game,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
work with
where's
AI
your game?
completely in the game.
okay.
The further you get into it, so say you go chaotic evil in the game, the game will start turning itself off, changing the channel on you, turning the volume up on you.
For real?
Yeah.
Like
So
our
like,
TV was
That's
on?
too much.
yeah. So
That's
like,
stupid.
So,
That's
so,
too
Get that out of here.
so
AI's
like,
about
so
to
like,
kill us all.
people
Terminator 2 just
people were
died.
thinking
Come
that their
on.
TVs were haunted and stuff.
Yeah.
Turned out it's part of the game.
No.
And it's like, because like my friend Brittany, she got it, and it scared the crap out of her. And I'm like, that's a little too advanced.
You ever seen that movie? Was it Stay Alive?
Yeah.
A game?
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds like
I
that.
loved that
Bro,
movie. I
that-
think it's so underrated.
So like,
But we'll
It
talk
is
about that.
yeah, so like she was telling me
Are you?
that it would like turn her TV off
Wow.
mid mission, and she would think she lost all her progress.
I went
So, like,
dog.
Then she turned her TV on and it made her start all over again, and then boom, it went right back to where she was.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's a little weird, dude.
That is crazy.
Okay, now Dutch got something. It's Dutch's turn. What do you guys say?
Daddy's my best friend, and
Aw.
he's my best friend, and he's my best friend.
Mommy, Daddy, and Uncle TJ
All
are all
right.
best friends.
Well, we love you too,
Well,
baby.
thank you for sharing that, buddy. Appreciate that.
But
Don't touch the TV just because you
you know,
can.
like, I worry that AI is just.
AI.
I think that it can be used appropriately when used appropriately, but I also I don't think that it needs to be used to bring people back from the dead.
No.
I think that's overdoing
Or
it.
put in video games.
No, I like that. I do like that. I like having a unique experience with something.
Or you
I
know-
think that's interesting.
Or you know what else AI shouldn't do? Remaster 4K movies.
Oh my gosh. I have heard about this nonstop for months.
Anybody who, for the audio listeners, I just busted out my True Lies 4K.
Bad porn.
Yeah, probably. Filmed by James Cameron. Hey, this audio pick up everything, so if you want to be mean to him and have an attitude towards
My
him,
God.
the audience can hear it. They can hear that.
And all I said was, I am going to
Hey,
take you to bed
he
if
was like-
you do not stop.
He was like, I'm going to beat your ass.
I
and you
did
better-"
not.
No, I'm just kidding.
If
I
you,
am going a
if
little
you didn't hear him
You
talking
are.
about Arnold Schwarzenegger and True Lays,
I got the digital copy off of this too, so you ain't gotta worry about it.
why would I want the digital copy of that piece of crap?
the
Because
movie
you
itself
are
was
known for
good.
stealing our digital copies of
Yeah,
things,
he
whether you
took-
want them or
He
not.
took my jingle all the way out back in the day.
Hey, I bought you socks to pay back for it.
That still isn't the movie. I'm digital.
You bought those socks for $1.25 at Goodwill. I don't want to hear it.
That's
Dutch, one more time, and I'm
That's
going to
another
take you
story
to
for
bed.
another day.
relax.
I'm going to take you to bed.
We're trying to do a podcast. Buddy. And I
Anywho.
understand all this, but
But like,
anyway, True Lies, and then from somebody who's actually sat and watched it, honestly, it's not as bad as people say it is. I mean, you can obviously tell that it's not like from watching other true remastered 4K from film to 4K films, like Kindergarten Cop, for instance. They pulled out the original negative of that and they remastered it, and it looked phenomenal. So you can tell the difference between it. And so I would say it's not as horrible as people have been saying, because I was expecting maybe
grainy.
maybe
and,
not to
Yeah.
well not grainy, just for it not to be able to match
yeah.
something, like if it's too dark or something, and like you might see a face warp or something. But it's smooth and stuff, and it's clear, and it's honest. It's the best picture we've had since DVD, because it's only had VHS and DVD.
There was
but
really only one time that it looked, and it didn't, and I don't want to say that it looked bad, it was noticeable.
well, I mean,
You know,
it's
It was well
this is
done.
all we
It was
freaking
well
got,
done.
because James Cameron
Yeah,
is
I
lazy,
mean-
and he's
Well, no,
I
no.
wouldn't say he's lazy, because he's
Well,
He's
no,
just
he's a-
working on other
Don't
things.
he's
you know-
just got his head up
Yeah.
freaking Pandora's a-hole.
yeah.
Because he's creating Avatar
Hey, you
2,
hear
3,
that?
and 4, and 5, and 6.
He's got his head up Pandora's AI hole.
Yeah, oh yeah. And by the time Dutch has kids,
We'll be on number
if
9.
James Cameron's still going to be alive because he's going to be an AI freaking robot.
Yeah.
Still directing. It's going to be like Avatar 12 coming 3000. Anyway, I had to bust out that because I know that we got a little True Lies heavy.
Just remember.
A few episodes back, and I had to bring this out because now that it's out finally.
Yeah, nobody cares.
It's literally, I mean, I know there's a lot of content out there on VHS that hasn't even made it to DVD yet, but at least a well-known Arnold James Cameron, Jamie Lee Curtis movie.
I got it.
Yeah.
Why had this not ever even got an extra Blu-ray release?
Hey,
Why? And it never got any bonus features. This
Hold
one
on.
finally got some bonus features.
hold on.
Jeez Louise.
He's so passionate. That is such his favorite
Let
movie.
me find the ability to muster up to give a crap. But anywho,
You can tell the difference. That's all I'm saying.
that's lovely. But
4K.
back to AI. Remember, I love you 3000.
Don't take me back to that moment there.
Hey,
That was a rough moment.
that is the greatest use of AI I've ever seen, right there.
Yeah, but it's all Iron Man Disney
That's
fake.
but that I was gonna say that's artificial AI.
We talking, you know,
Hey,
AI.
we're still talking. It's still AI, and Tony Stark did a lot of good with his AI.
Like they did, like with Oliver Reed and Gladiator. He
Yeah.
passed away before then. They had to do a little bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this was much. Well, actually, I wouldn't even know if that was technically AI. I know this really. I mean, I don't think it would technically be AI, but I was actually watching after Sarah and I had recently sat down and rewatched the original Crow. That there was some moments I was watching a behind the scenes moment, and like they said, like like that moment, like whenever he first gets shot out that glass window and is falling, like that, he was already gone at that point. So when he was falling, they basically face tracked, like took his real face and face tracked it on. So like it's more motion tracking than anything AI. But I mean, it's just
back then,
it's just an example because we were on the lines of CGI character, bringing characters through AI and CGI and all that stuff. But I mean, he was on that list too, and I know I think they even did it with Philip Seymour Hoffman, like in the Hunger Games, like the last Hunger Games. Just like a little bit of touch-ups.
And I feel like that's fine. That's different.
Yeah.
And more recently, we had Harold Ramis
Yeah.
in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And but also again, the what would you call them? The people, the inheritors, or
the estate.
the estate, or whatever.
Dad, what do you have in your mouth?
They did give their blessing.
Yeah.
Do you have something in there, or you just
Well,
chewing
I
on your
mean,
tongue?
it helps with the continuity.
They gave their blessing, and that's again that comes down to respect. Like that's what you want. You don't want to be pulling people out from the grave and the dead for entertainment through CGI and stuff to make money.
Nah, see,
because then it'll get out of hand.
see,
'Cause the next thing you know, you're bringing back, I don't know.
Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, and Burgess Meredith. That's who you bring back right there.
Well, no, there's one other that I just thought of. That there's one other circumstance where I feel like doing the AI thing is fine, is if that person has given consent, like
Angel Jones.
Yes, he
already
his
sold his voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all already
he
said and done.
willfully did that.
Willfully and
And
stupidly.
knowingly.
Well, you know what's even funnier about that is the fact that because his voice is sold now, so he doesn't never have to return. But they're making hold on, buddy.
Hold on, let Daddy talk first.
They're
You can talk
making
next.
a Lion King prequel instead of a sequel. They're making a Lion King prequel about Mufasa. And what's funny is they said they made
You're gonna go to bed.
They made an announcement as if James Earl Jones was coming back to voice, or they were gonna approach him to voice. That
Way to crack your head, kid.
that they had they made a complete article about James Earl Jones will not be returning for Mufasa prequel. And I was just like, yeah, like it's him himself as a guy. I know you own it, but you can't just be like his voice. Like I don't know. I guess, and it's why it makes you wonder if like because he sold those rights, that are they going to be treating him as if he's still alive after he's dead? They're just like, James Earl Jones is going to be reprising his role as this person.
No, they'll do voice of Earl James Jones.
Earl James Jones.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
I know.
I think we almost might
Oh.
have to halt. We can't halt this podcast because it's going to take a while to put this man in the bed. Hey, we're going to just stay up, and we're going to stay up. It's real talk after dark, and Daddy's having real talk with you right now.
I thought he was trying to
For
do
our audience
Simba
listeners,
there.
our listeners, people are going to be listening to this and watching you be silly, and we don't need that. We're trying.
And they're going to make fun of Daddy
You
for
started
talking.
this. You said you wanted to be involved. I tried to put you to sleep because you didn't want to. And
Dutch.
This is your choice. This is his choice. He's
Dutch.
not being kept here. This is what he wanted. And now that it's getting too late,
Yeah.
and it's a weekend, so whenever we do these people, so don't be thinking keeping our son up on a school night because he's released on Wednesday.
Well, even if you did keep him up on a school night, who cares?
Go to bed.
Because you know what?
And our
Yes,
son's
lay
gone.
there. Lay there.
Everybody
Lay
does
there.
things differently.
I'll hold your hand.
Dutch, we can't be having you making noises because we please.
Dutch, just be quiet. I'll hold your hand. Just lay there, sweetie.
My goodness.
So,
Let's go.
So,
anywho, AI.
Hey,
Lay down. Lay down.
I'm trying to think of where it would be
trying to think
good.
of where it would be good.
What are you talking about?
Crackhead. Anywho,
Just copying him.
he's trying to be AI for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about like artificial intelligent
How do people not
Er,
know we're artificially intelligently making this podcast? Like we just press a button and the podcast is up.
Yep.
People think it's that easy. We're not even actually here.
Artificial intelligent stewardesses or preachers or
No.
No, we don't know
No.
robots going, preaching the word. My goodness.
I hate to
That'd
tell
be
you this,
silly. They
but,
don't know nothing. They ain't got no feelings or care.
but I
Don't
mean,
need
like,
to walk
so
around
where,
saying you be nice.
well,
you be nice.
where do you draw the line?
That's
Because like,
where do you draw the line? I mean, I think it's
I've
pretty
already
crystal
said my
clear where we
two.
draw the line.
I only have two circumstances where I will allow AI and
well, like,
It's
bringing people back
Okay.
from the dead.
now
things.
getting into AI movies, if you remember, and honest to God truth, one of the best movies I've ever watched growing up, Bicentennial Man.
It is actually a very good film.
Created
Very good.
to be
Rest
a
in
butler
peace.
to the family, and ended up
Wanting to become human.
yeah.
Fallen in love, fell in love. Beautiful.
Like-
yeah.
Well, it was more than falling in love. It was just an
Well,
aspect
no,
of becoming human and falling in love with life, like trying to understand
That's what I'm
the
saying.
feelings
he fell in love
and
with
feel
everything.
those feelings without
Not
feeling
just her.
those feelings.
He fell in love with everything.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
Bicentennial Man is an underrated classic. I don't think that it's such a shame that like when people go, like you don't really hear people even talk about people like that anymore unless it's like an anniversary and they're just like, oh, it's Robin Williams, 10th anniversary or something like that, and they'll pop up and hit you with that or something, you know what I mean? But otherwise, like it needs to be like that's how you keep, I always tell people that's just how that's how you keep people alive.
Well,
is you think about them, you talk about them, and
you know what
do
yesterday
things
was,
to
right?
honor them.
And if it's
And-
sad, don't say it.
Well, it was the 30th anniversary of Cobain.
Oh yeah, I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
What?
30th anniversary of Kurt Cobain.
His death.
Wow.
30 years. That's crazy right there to
It
think.
is. Yeah.
And they're
We were
another,
4.
another one that they're trying. I wish I was 4.
I was 4.
They're trying to. That's another one they're trying to bring back to do a concert.
No.
Oh no, leave
And
him
Dave
alone.
Grohl better be against that.
Yeah, he is.
Good.
Like everybody.
Good. Then they'll never probably be able to do it.
Yeah, they shouldn't do it from the get-go. It's just silly.
That stuff I disagree with.
They were
completely.
here. They were put on this earth. They gave us their entertainment. We have the entertainment. It's been recorded. It's been documented. We have it. We want it. We look back on it. We don't need to keep recreating it for money and profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But like,
and that was going into our podcast way back in episode 2 when we were talking about originality and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like we need to just create new things, let things go, create new things, and continue on.
And
some things do deserve a new re-release or remaster.
Just not True Lies.
No.
But no,
Done.
stop.
I'm done. Mic drop. I'm done. Ryan's left the building.
All right, bye.
Almost had a spill.
There is actually talking about musicians and bringing them back. There is that Linkin Park whenever they dropped Lost.
Yeah.
I mean that rocked a nation.
Well, they can bring back Chester Bennington all they want. I'm okay with that.
Well, that's okay because it was already re-recorded.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like that's an instance where I find that's okay because he consented to recording that song. He wanted that song out there. It just didn't make that final cut.
Yeah, I'm just saying like if it's something that's already been done before and unreleased,
Yeah, but I wouldn't want them to bring Chester Bennington's voice back to make a new song.
Exactly.
That's not good. That's not cool.
Yeah. Like somebody in the film industry was very respectful of that was Christopher Nolan because they the studio, Warner Brothers was wanting because Heath Ledger's Joker was so popular, they were originally talking about doing something like that with bringing him back, but not like as a key role. You were just gonna see him in a jail cell like a cameo, and they were gonna use a mix of CGI and unused footage and like cropping them in and cutting them in and putting them in and stuff. Mm-hmm. And that was most of the studio's choice. Christopher Nolan really didn't want nothing to do with it. Well, but when they first announced that, I was like, why would you want to do that anyway? And stuff. But I said, I get Heath Ledger's great and the Joker's great and stuff, but
you talking about that?
Christopher Nolan,
that last movie that Heath Ledger was working on. They wanted they wanted to AI him for the whole rest of the movie.
No.
And I'm like, why would you?
They didn't know what to do at first because he shot all of his live action stuff and hadn't shot his CGI stuff yet.
Yeah.
And then that's whenever the idea had come up that whenever he goes through, he could change looks.
Yeah.
And they brought in those 3 stars: Jude Law, Colin Farrell, and Johnny Depp. And the most fantastic thing that I've already loved those guys as people and actors, but they definitely gained my utmost respect whenever none of them took a single penny for that role.
Yeah, they gave
it
it
all went to Heath's daughter, which was fantastic.
Well, Johnny was too busy worrying about bees in the bed stinging his dog.
No, that was way longer ago.
Scamming the Beekeeper, episode 1?
No, he's talking about Amber Turd.
Oh, yeah, Amber Turd, yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to, because, yeah.
Dude, apparently, she doesn't even deserve to talk about or anything, but I told Sarah, I was just like scrolling one day and all of a sudden I came across, it was like her starring in a new movie or something like that. But honestly, I saw the trailer one time and I've also never seen it marketed or heard about or talked about ever again since. It's just like here's a trailer and then it just
Nobody's
disappeared.
Gonna watch that.
Yeah, it just disappeared to the
Nobody's
back
gonna
lane.
watch it, yeah.
I don't
Honestly,
care to watch
she's the reason I have not seen Aquaman yet.
Yeah.
I have not seen Aquaman.
I haven't seen either one of them.
I don't want to see no Aquaman.
I want to see it because I do love Jason Momoa. I think he's an excellent actor.
Yeah, of course, that gets him.
And a wonderful human being.
Oh, 100%.
Because I got to be honest, Instagram Live with him.
Oh, shut up, TJ. I'm jealous enough as it is. I didn't need you to remind me that you got to meet him. Anyways, have you seen Slumberland? On Netflix?
Sarah boasts about it.
It
hardcore.
was so good.
It doesn't look like it's going to tickle my fancy, but...
You are not into fantasy, though.
I'm also not like too big into Jason Momoa. So he's a good guy and a good actor. I just mean like...
You can like him without liking him,
Yeah.
Well,
he's good. Like, I can tolerate him and enjoy his stuff. I felt like he went a little too far in like Fast X. Like he was trying to be like too silly of a carefree villain.
Yeah, he brought more comedy than.
That's what happens with sociopaths. You dillhole.
I also did not like him in freaking Conan the Barbarian.
Well, he didn't even like himself in Conan.
But that ain't his fault.
Yeah, that's not his fault.
That's our responsibility.
He wasn't the one. No, it wasn't him going, let's remake Conan the Barbarian. You know, he just was casting
The AI edition.
Anyway, what happened to AI, man? Is AI writing this?
Huh?
Is AI writing this podcast
Yeah.
episode?
No.
We're all over the place with this.
AI is...
We're always all over the place.
Yeah.
We'll come back eventually.
But that's part of real talk, because we're
Exactly.
talking.
So why do you complain about it every time it happens?
Not me, him.
Who the you think she was talking to?
You.
You crackhead.
Oh, nobody.
She was saying, why do I bitch about it every time?
Oh, yeah, why?
Because one of us has to try to keep things on point, and it's really sad when it's me. Because I'm the one that usually is all over the place.
You're the one that strays us away.
Fair. You are the one that always strays us away. It is always your fault. Don't give me that look. You know I'm right. That's why you're shutting up.
No, even when you're right, you're wrong.
TJ got nothing to say. Real talk. After that.
Real talk. Even when your wife's wrong, she's wrong. When she's right, she's still wrong.
No, that's the other way around for me.
Ryan has learned from many experiences.
Oh no, he's wrong all the damn time. We know that.
You bow down to the women. I don't understand why people.
No. See,
I mean, there's good and bad in everything. Okay, so I'm not saying.
Now I know why he takes that.
You get a good freaking woman in power, dude. I bet you she changed this world around in 69 wink days.
Yeah. See, he takes that Jim Carrey role too far. He's gonna bend over and take it up the tailpipe.
Yeah. He says, "You've been here before, haven't you?"
Yep.
He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "Nothing." He's like,
Because by taking you to small claims court, it drains 8 hours out of my day. And, I'll piss and moan, and you'll probably stiff me on the judgment anyway. Yeah. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bend over and take it up the tailpipe.
You've been here before, haven't you? He throws the keys and just... Good stuff.
See, I told you I don't get us off track. He does.
AI.
Rewind.
You know what? Actually, real quick, I want to interject real quick. Hey, Google.
Oh, boy.
Are you AI?
My intelligence is artificial. It's true.
Hey, Google. If Diddy diddles, how many diddles did he diddle?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Damn it, it only works with Siri, I guess. You got to try that if you got somebody with an iPhone, dude. It's funny as hell.
We don't have Apple products.
Neither do I.
Well, then...
No, it was somebody posted a video of it online.
Oh.
Siri flames Diddy. Like, greatest AI response to anything. That's another... Okay.
Hey, Google. Where's Diddy?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You gotta probably say P. Diddy, dumbass.
Hey, where's Diddy dipshit?
Okay, Google. Where is P. Diddy?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, I guess you need, like, something that's really smart. Ours is kind of smart. Ours is just...
Hey, Google.
Her intelligence is limited.
Who won in the WrestleMania 40 main event?
Sorry, I don't understand.
This ain't about no wrestling. This is about AI.
I'm trying to prove a point here.
We probably just spent 2 minutes.
Exactly. Do you notice?
What?
We just spent 2 minutes arguing with AI. Have we really come to a point to where we say, "Hey Google, what's the weather tomorrow?"
It doesn't recognize your voice. It just connects to our voice. Okay, Google, what's the weather like tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Hartford, there will be scattered showers with a high of 70
see
and
my
a low
point.
of 35.
That's my bitch.
Yeah, you're relying on AI to check your weather.
There was a long time he kept calling her a bitch. And she quit responding to him. For a very long time.
I would keep saying okay.
See,
and
you got to respect women, including the AI
I do,
edition.
but I was just playing.
And she took offense.
Yeah,
she did.
you better take her to dinner.
She even said, like, sorry, I'm not, like, she even told me off one time, like, that I will not talk to you.
But
and
like,
Sarah asked the same question, and she's immediately just like, this movie's playing at 5 o'clock.
But seriously, have you ever noticed that, like, people, AI, every day, and they're, like, I don't use the AI on my phone, because I'm not lazy, I'll just look it up, I don't care. Yeah. But I know people that rely on Siri, rely on,
what do people rely on?
what is it? Some smartphones have Bixby.
What is Bixby?
It's basically a smartphone version
Okay.
of Like my mom's husband, he goes,
It's an iPhone thing.
he kept turning on Bixby, and he's like, "What is Bixby?" And I'm like, "Dude, I think that's like AI or something." He goes, "Turn that crap off."
I think Google just started because they sent me an email to participate if I wanted to. I can't
No, like-
remember now what it was called.
Like,
That's crazy.
but
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I've noticed.
it is.
that-
It's all
that-
over the
it's-
place.
Yeah,
AI
the
can
younger
now do
generation.
Video. AI can now recreate photos, do Photoshop for you. It's going to be taking away jobs. It's going to be taking away
My
so many things.
my friend Laura, whenever she makes a phone call, she'll say, "Hey Siri, call blah 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 blah." Why can't you just look at the damn number?
Well, and people people are just getting used to it, man. It's just
You know what
technology.
AI was back in my day when I was a kid? You called the theater and you
Fandango.
no before Fandango. No, you called the theater and you listened until you heard whatever movie it was you wanted to see to find out what time it was. And when your little sister, kept messing with you and you misheard it, you called them again.
Oh yeah, I do remember that back in the
See-
day. Like when you call and it'd be like
See,
the Terminator playing at 1:00, 4:00,
see,
8:00.
Dutch's generation, they're so damn lazy when it comes to finding out about school cancellations. They get phone calls and text messages.
Yeah,
In
I
my
get
day,
calls.
we had to watch the bottom of the screen of the TV like it was the NBA draft.
I did that too.
We've already talked about that at one point in our podcast. So
Yes,
let's
AI technology
talk about that again.
has ruined.
I wouldn't say it was ruined. We're just becoming too
Dependent.
Reliant on
Dependent,
it.
reliant.
Yeah.
Like-
Ungrateful too
Yeah.
of other stuff.
Like I often think back to Terminator 2: Judgment Day,
Yeah.
and the conversations that were in that movie. Which, for you younger viewers watching, highly recommend watching it. Phenomenal movie.
Terminator 2 is freaking awesome.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, just to hype myself up for this podcast, to be honest with you guys, I watched The Terminator last night. The Terminator.
As long as you didn't watch,
Tonight, I might watch Terminator 2.
as long as you didn't watch Terminator 6, I think it was, because that movie was so bad it made Eric go to sleep.
Talking about Dark Fart.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only person on the planet that liked it. I liked
The more
it.
I
thought
watch
it was
it,
fun.
the more
But-
I watch it, the less
But
I like it.
Dark Fate right there is a prime example of how far,
No, respect the film and call it what it is. Dark Fart.
sure, look at what happened in that. He became so humanized, he got a job,
Yeah.
and then he retired. What
See,
the,
what's AI gonna do whenever they kill us all? You know, they're gonna be bored and they're gonna have to get a job. And they're gonna...
Honestly, I really loved that was a throwback to the first movie. Like, he was the Terminator that came but he was successful in killing John Connor in
Yeah.
his timeline. And it was just crazy to see, like, if the first Terminator had been successful, this is the outcome that it would have been.
Yeah.
No, but that Terminator wouldn't need to be there anyway in the first place. It need to be there in the first place then.
Well, yes, it would. It would
It's
still
just-
need to.
Well, it would have created a paradox where
Yeah,
neither
it would
one of them
create-
would have existed
Yeah.
because
'Cause
John
one-
Connor would have never grown
That's-
up.
Yeah, but
That's why Judgment Day got pushed back so
Yeah.
far.
Because
Because it created that paradox.
Ironically,
Terminator wouldn't have to travel back.
in the final episode of this season of Quantum Leap, the AI system.
I don't know anything about Quantum Leap.
Shut the fuck up. Talking about AI.
Let me just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
So the AI system, they asked it if they do this certain thing in this timeline that he jumped to, what would it do? And the AI told them, well, there's a 50-50 chance that it'll create what's called the butterfly effect. It's a paradox where none of the crap happened after all. So they do said thing,
Yeah.
ended up creating the butterfly effect. And the only person that remembered the original timeline that she was in was the Leaper's ex-girlfriend. None of the other people that work for the project remember that timeline. Like, they don't remember one of the characters being shot and killed. They don't remember that their benefactor was actually the person that was trying to destroy them, all that crap. And AI predicted this.
Yeah. I don't even remember what this podcast episode's about anymore.
He's literally talking about AI, Ryan.
I'm just kidding, because he kept saying they don't remember this, they don't remember.
Yeah.
I was just...
Oh, yeah, I got what he was doing. Which, by the way, phenomenal show when it comes to AI. You know, Quantum Leap. Both the original and the sequel. Okay. You know,
AI stands for awesome imagination. Right?
Sure.
Not artificial intelligence. Awesome information.
He passed out.
Yep, he sure did. But you know, like, I just worry that we're going to become so dependent on AI that
we already are.
Like we're going to have it like raising our kids.
Oh no.
We already are.
I mean,
phones.
No, well,
technically
yes. Like,
yeah, because we grew up on.
We already have AI driving us around. With Tesla.
With Tesla, yeah.
You know, that's scary enough. Like,
I've seen a video of a cop pulling somebody over in a Tesla because they thought it was okay to just let it self-drive and take a nap.
Yeah.
And somebody pulled him over and he's like, dude, I was watching it. He's like, you were napping, dude. He's like, I've been trying to wake you up for like the last mile or so.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
That's
you
ridiculous.
can't just rely on the vehicles.
That's how iRobot happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
you are experiencing a car accident.
Like, people said that one thing that they thought AI would be good for is to like abolish the jury system. And I'm like, why would we abolish that and allow an artificial intelligence to determine our freedoms?
Freedom ain't free.
What was
anymore.
that one movie with Tom Cruise? Was that Vanilla
Minority
Sky?
Report.
Yes.
Oh.
Minority
That's
Report.
a good one. That's
Yeah.
also a Steven Spielberg film. That's a good one.
That one was an interesting take
Yeah.
on AI kind. Because I mean, it's like technically not AI, but it technically is AI.
Yeah,
It's predicting the future,
they're using your.
but it's technology.
Well, you could say that
because it's such a cool name.
You could say that same concept for Matt Damon's film. What was the name of that? Turned out that like he discovered that God and
He discovered that he wasn't born yet.
No. Like they
and didn't know his identity.
They predicted everybody's movements based on like a piece of paper, like a map type thing. Hold on.
Well, don't hold on, because we got people listening. People don't want to.
Well, while he's looking that up, we can talk. Let's talk about the Tom Cruise movie. I think it's been a long time since I've seen it. And I actually would love to sit and watch it again.
I'd like that to get a 4K remaster. I'm sure it's out on Blu-ray because Steven Spielberg cares about his people.
Steven Spielberg is a good director.
Yeah. Except for
But
when his AI team sent out fake invitations to his company, and
no, that wasn't his AI.
It wasn't.
I was
not
being
him.
smart ass.
People
Going
making
back
him look
to
bad.
one.
Yeah, going back to one, Amblin Entertainment and all that stuff. You screwed me over, Steven Spielberg. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't Steven Spielberg. It's somebody pretending to be somebody working for his company, and I'm a poet and didn't even know it.
Yeah, you sure are. What is the name of that damn movie? It's one of my favorite Matt Damon films too.
Minority Report though is really good.
It was a really good movie. I'm not a very big Tom Cruise fan, but every now and again he's got a good film.
Because I love that they're like sitting there like going through like trying to figure out clues and like what's gonna be there and stuff and like that and where it's happening at, because it's not given, it's like an echo. It's not given like the time, the specific time and day and location. It just lets you know, and they gotta take the pieces for it. And I love the opening. They go in and they prevent a husband from murdering his wife.
Yeah.
And the the one that they were cheating on because of the fact that he found out. And
Yeah.
I found the movie I was talking about. It's called The Adjustment Bureau.
Never heard of it.
So like,
I wasn't big into it. I don't think.
dude, it was a really good movie. So he plays a U.S. senator
Okay.
that, in the original timeline, got drunk one night, got into a fight, and missed out on winning the election as a senator. So the
Sounds like what happened to Edward Furlong. who's now
the
on
adjustment
fire in AI.
the Adjustment Bureau, as they're called, readjusted his timeline with like AI and then set him on his path. And then he met this girl. Turned out that they were never supposed to meet. It was a jump point in his timeline, but they kept interacting with each other. It kind of took from Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. They kept erasing them meeting. And then finally they figured it out. And then they found out about the Adjustment Bureau, and like crazy but phenomenal movie. Malcolm McDowell plays in it.
Back in his Clockwork Orange days.
I wish that I got one of them.
What?
Those Rewind shirts.
You should.
I should have.
No. It should say "Be Kind, Rewind."
He got that at
No,
the Alamo.
my shirt is blue. Remember when you used to rewind videos? It'd be blue, and it's up top left. So that's what it is. It's just a big rewind.
Okay.
If I could,
Sure.
If I could, I would rewind.
But see, with AI, you don't have to worry about that.
We went and seen Us.
Well, that's great.
Us isn't AI.
Did you guys enjoy each other?
I'm just feeling the
Jordan
quiet.
Peele's Us. Jordan Peele's Us.
Yeah, I know who directed it.
Another good movie about AI, though, I really enjoyed Megan.
I heard that was good.
You haven't seen it yet?
It's really.
I don't remember, to be honest.
It's really well done. It's getting a sequel. Cause money.
Yeah.
Apparently, NECA has just announced that they're doing a life-size Megan doll for all those P-word weirdos out there.
Yeah. What?
Because it's literally going to be, not that it's got those things there.
The word he's talking about is
No, we're going to leave that.
We're not talking.
perverts.
Yeah, we're not going to intertwine child and certain things together. Okay, we all know what's up. But people can make their own by buying it and then buying another thing and buying a part and then mixing those parts like a car, something like that.
I don't even want to think about
Boom!
it.
Bada bang.
Okay.
Somebody's up your tailpipe.
You bringing that
Liar,
up.
liar, Jim Carrey.
AI sex bots. Weird.
Oh, yeah,
That is weird too.
I don't need my...
Do they exist?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
I have a wife, but if I was to use things real talk after dark, because it is real talk after dark, I would not want my robot being all like, ooh, like, ooh.
I would feel cheated on.
Motion detected.
I would feel cheated on. I would consider
Motion
that
detected.
cheated.
Oh, something's inserted.
Okay, Ryan, we understand.
I don't need my robot talking back to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I would feel like that's. Yeah, stuff's real.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is
what it,
I
and it's
definitely
like
want mine.
it's like, are you really that desperate that you got to go buy an artificial intelligent woman just to do whatever with? I mean,
how do you feel about AI if it were because it's almost like Google, like the virtual reality. 6th Day, Arnold Schwarzenegger 6th Day. Remember that
I
movie?
love that movie.
And his best friend Alan.
Yeah.
He sat down in his chair one day and it activated his virtual girl.
Yep.
Remember?
Yeah.
How would you feel about that? Is that you?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like if it's literally just light, a
No.
hologram, just like.
Because she can't touch you. She can't actually feel you.
So it's more.
not
So
real.
it's more virtual reality.
Yeah, it's virtual
I mean,
reality.
not that I would want
Now-
that anyway, because I
Now,
just
I
don't find
mean,
other people.
If I could have anybody,
I find people attractive, but I'm not gonna. What? Oh, you'd hologram it up with something.
I would hologram it up.
She would. Wow.
You know what?
Hey, we
Me on the other-
just established it's not cheating.
You know what
It
that
isn't.
you know what
Me
that
on the other
you know what that
hand,
reminds me
Because
of.
that'd be a double standard right there. If I was like going against it.
The way she just said that reminded me of the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back reboot. when Chris Hemsworth goes, please don't try to the virtual reality Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah, don't touch him.
Yeah.
Please don't touch him.
All right, so
Speaking of Jay and Silent Bob, does anybody want to hear a hidden little talent? It has nothing to do with AI, but it has something to do with
Jay and Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob.
What up?
I can do the whole opening rap without looking at it, listening to it.
Oh, no, you can't.
Anybody want to hear it? Since it's after dark and Dutch is
No.
passed out, so I don't have to worry about any parents out there worrying. Now, since our son was a part of this podcast, like, why is this dude rapping the
No,
Jay?
No.
save that for episode 10.
No, he's sleeping. Cause ready, here we go. Fuck, 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 motherfuck, motherfuck, fuck, motherfuck, noise, noise, noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noise, noise, noise. Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beer, drinking beers. Rolling fatty, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts. Rolling blunts and smoking. And then that's when you come in with the, hey, can I get a nigga bag? $15, little man, put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh. My jungle love, yeah. Oh, yo. I think I wanna know ya. Yeah, what? And he says, what, you don't know Mad Dog? That's the whole thing.
I am aware. We both knew that you knew it.
okay,
Now everybody else does.
You know why
We-
that's crammed in my headspace?
because you're weird.
No, because I literally learned that because I wanted to go into school, chilling against the wall, sound fucking cool. Is what I
Okay,
Me
so
and a friend.
we
We
have-
learned that. So when people walk by, we're just sitting there. We're just like,
We-
fuck, motherfuck, motherfuck.
We're-
noise,
we-
noise.
Okay.
Yes,
Ri-
we're doing it again.
Ryan,
1, 2,
we have
3.
2.5 minutes left.
I don't care. Smoking weed.
Stop,
weed,
Ryan.
doing
We've heard you
coke,
the first
drinking
time.
beer, Drinking.
And this is how we get canceled.
No kidding.
So,
Sorry.
I will tell you this, though. My favorite AI robot of all time, I don't care what nobody else says, is Judy from the Jetsons.
Well, Wally.
Screw Wally. Judy was cooler. What?
Don't poo on
I like the Jetsons.
Remember Jetsons?
That wasn't the robot's name.
What was her name? Was it Rosie?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, who's Judy?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
who is Judy? Judge Judy?
Wait, was it maybe his daughter?
I don't think that was her name.
I don't know. Where the hell did I get Judy? And why did I just automatically look at you and then realize that
Oh
was
yeah, your
wrong?
camera went out.
I wonder when.
I just noticed.
No, it's just
All
It's
right.
probably hot.
I didn't have.
Enough battery.
You dumbass.
Well, that's okay. We still have audio.
I
You can,
Okay.
you can just use that.
I didn't.
So,
prepare.
let's end it here because we're almost at the end of our time anyway.
I need to get little man to bed.
No, we're not ending. We don't end things like this. You hear me?
Ryan, don't waste a bunch of time just changing over a battery. It's literally not
I'm
a
not
big deal.
changing it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen that are listening in, I will tell you this:
Get out of it.
I'm tired. I'm
Yes.
really down.
I'm very tired. I haven't slept hardly in the last couple days.
How are you adjusting to your new job? All right.
Haven't started yet.
When do you start?
Whenever they pull their heads out of their rear ends because they don't know what they're doing while the GM
Sorry.
isn't there.
I'm adrenaline pumping and jumping and excited because I love this stuff. This is my forte.
Yeah, no,
Entertainment.
it's not adrenaline. It's AI adrenaline for you. It's called Zoa.
I
You like how I did that one?
know
AI adrenaline.
know AI though. I'm just kind of flipping around.
Ryan,
What?
energy drinks are artificial energy. It's AI.
Oh, shut
Beat
the
that.
F up.
AE.
Ooh, I like that.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
There you go. All right. So what do we got on tap for next week? I think we're going with Sarah's.
We don't have nothing for next week.
Yes, we do. We just talked about it.
It's
We're
not
talking
coming out.
about.
It's not coming out. Just kidding. We are talking about game movies.
And no, not
movies.
not gay movies.
Oh my gosh.
Gamer movies.
Yeah, like Doom, Super Mario Brothers recently,
Uncharted.
Uncharted, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Jumanji.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. So we could,
Dead or Alive.
Ooh.
Resident Evil. We can sit here going on.
Yep.
But that's
Next
for
week's
next
gonna be
week.
fun.
That's next week, guys. Don't get all excited about it right now because you'll be like, oh, let's talk about that. It's time to go night-night. No, not night-night. It's time for you.
I'm going night.
So
Well, no, it's time for you to just support Real Talk After Dark.
Oh
We
my
really
God.
truly appreciate it if you do. I haven't begged.
yes, you have.
I'm not begging, and I'm just asking. And I haven't really thrown it out there that much
Hey,
on all these podcasts.
James Cameron, I hope you're listening. If you support this, can you please make a real True Lie so he'll shut the hell up
I
about
would
it?
love it
Anyways.
if you would. But anyway. I don't even know. I just had a brain fart because it's
We're,
like,
we're at the end of the show.
I know where things are
And,
going. I'm just saying.
We're trying to end it by, staying happy, staying positive, and staying in that
What was I
mindset.
just saying?
I'm trying to remember.
You were talking about
Oh, shoot.
Support-
TJ, you always do this shit. Anyways, let's move on. I'm tired and I just want to go to bed.
you were talking about supporting the channel.
Oh, that's right.
See? Why is it I'm the one that remembers
Shut
this?
up. Don't make him lose try and again finish your statement. I'm tired.
That's what I deal with, ladies and gentlemen. This is my wife.
I love it when she gets feisty like that.
That's what I'm like. Yeah. Like I
Okay.
said in the beginning, she keeps my head on
Okay.
straight. But she,
My last note for the night, if we could make one thing AI, can we make an AI Sarah so we can have a second one? Because she's feisty and it's fun.
Anyways.
Okay. You just. That's. Okay. Anyways. We're going to talk about all that stuff. I'm just, a man wishing AI can be used smart and good and wisely and for the good of mankind because
It's okay for some things, not for others.
yeah,
No.
maybe bring people back from the dead. Like Robin, recipe Robin Williams, he said it best. In Aladdin, he's like, I can't bring people back from the dead. That's what he does.
Yeah.
No, what he said best was growing old was mandatory, growing up is optional.
That too.
On that note,
With that said, on that note, Death Note.
I love that anime.
Sarah's got to pee. So,
I don't have to pee. I'm tired.
going back to episode 1.
Oh, come on. Let's
Why are
end
we
this.
talking about episode 1?
Why do you keep going back? Let's just end it.
It's over.
Okay.
Good night.
Fantastic.
Serious when I said it's over, but okay.
Let's start cleaning up.
All right.
Get him to bed.
Yes, because like Dutch said, remember, this one's blue, this one's pink,